Hey, what's going on, everyone? Christian over here at Radius, and today we're talking about debt to income ratios. All right, it's also called DTI. So if you ever hear anyone throwing around the acronym DTI, that means they're talking about debt to income ratio. All right, and when it comes to the mortgage business, this is extremely important. Okay, we're going to talk about what DTI is real quick, and then we're going to go into a real quick example. Sound good? All right, so debt to income ratio. Essentially, it is, now it's calculated on a monthly term, right? Not on an annual term, it's on a monthly term. So your debt to income ratio is essentially your monthly debt divided by your gross monthly income. So you take all your debt, credit card bills, student loans, car payments, mortgage payment, and then you divide that by your gross monthly income, right? So if you make $120,000 a year, your gross monthly income will be $10,000 a month. Right? It measures your ability to repay. So this is really, really huge, right? When an underwriter is reviewing the mortgage application, they're going to be looking at your ability to repay that mortgage. And they're going to look at your debt to income ratio, and the lower that percentage is, the better off you're going to be. Real quick, we're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but there are really two debt to income ratios, right? Your front end ratio is only your housing expenses, right? So that only calculates basically your mortgage payment. And then your back end debt to income ratio includes all your monthly debts. So like we talked about before, student loans, car payments, mortgage payment, everything. Excuse me. So for all intents and purposes, we're going to be focusing on the back end ratio because that is usually much more important. And just here's a quick tip, 43% or less is recommended for a back end debt to income ratio. All right, now we're going to go into the example. So this is essentially how your debt to income ratio is calculated. All right, let's say you make $7,000 a month. Congratulations, you're killing it out there. Real quick, this is gross, right? So we're talking $7,000 a month before taxes, not after taxes. Here are your debts, right? You've got $100 a month in credit card payments, $400 car payment, $500 student loan payment. All right. Now, that's all you have for debt, those three. You have a proposed new mortgage payment of $1,900 a month, right? So we add up all your debts right here, $100, $400, $500, and then $1,900 with the new mortgage, and we get $2,900 of total debt per month, right? So when we're looking at underwriting this mortgage application, we're going to see that with this new proposed mortgage payment, you've got about $2,900 worth of bills, right, going out per month. So now we're going to look at your income. Well, we've already talked about it. Your income is $7,000 a month, right? So all we do is we take $2,900 divided by 7,000, and we get this fraction, right? 0.41. And 0.41 is translated into a debt to income ratio of 41%, right? So that's a real quick down and dirty way to calculate your debt to income ratio. And again, everything we talked about here for the most part, we're talking back end, right? So we're talking all your monthly payments to include your new monthly payment. If you have any questions, reach out to me anytime. I hope this helped, and yeah, I'll see you later. Adios.